Ooh, starving like a mug. Anyway, I think I'm sure I did this video before. I'm gonna keep putting this video out. You know, you don't know I'm from Compton, right? And when you let's say you leave the hood and you come back, you've been gone a while, you forget certain rules. And some things when you do here naturally because you automatic. So just to, I need to remind people, especially females. I'll say anybody, because I can think about people. Some people I was thinking never got robbed and has gotten robbed. Try not to go to the gas station at night. Do not. You know what? I see people go to the ATM, right? Because where I live is the bank is 60 yards away, and when I go to the gym 3 in the morning, I see a lady pulling up to get some at the ATM. I ain't trying to be, you know, that individual need to get their ass whooped. You know, if your wife going to the ATM, daughter, girlfriend, sister, at that time of night, they need to get their ass whooped. It's not even. I wouldn't even suggest going to 7-Eleven, but if you have to, go to 7-Eleven, get your money. If you get a market, it's open 24 hours, go inside the market. I wouldn't be doing no transactions, money transactions at night, and you're the only one around. When you in the hood, you don't get up too close to the car. When it comes to a stop, this things you when the first year driving, people say, "Hey man, you up too close to the car, man. You gotta leave so you can maneuver out." When you go to the restaurant, that's a thing people be fighting over. So, the person that can move the quickest, is alert, should be have their eyes towards the door. So that's the judgment between your family and your friends there. But that's certain things somebody need to be watching the door. Don't need to be going to the ATM again at night. I tell you, it pisses me off when I see. And another thing is, let me tell you this story, and I'm gonna end this video. Um, oh yeah, another thing too. Don't be falling asleep on the bus or the train. When I was coming up, if we saw you fall asleep, that was like an automatic rule. If you fall asleep, somebody gonna get your stuff. Ain't nobody gonna tell, because you shouldn't have fell asleep. You should not have fell asleep on that bus or train. And if you got, ain't nobody gonna say nothing, because you need to learn your lesson. Because that would be us, your friends, taking your stuff. Let somebody else, you know. Sometime we'll give it back. That's back in the day. Anyway, tell you this story. I'm gonna get off of here. Um, lady lived the last house about maybe 10, 15 houses down. The last house on this block. Uh, Filipino family. It's more. It's about, I don't know, 10 or 20 people in the house. They from Cebu. The lady's a nurse. She come over here and with her husband and 2 kids. They grown. They in their early 20s. I think she's in her early 50s or something. Happy to be come to America. You know, they always ask question. Her son asked question. Guy went to the Navy. Um, I took him up to the park to learn to swim. And my when I went to basic, it's what, 27 years. I don't know. Wait a minute, more than that, huh? 30 years, almost 30 years ago. Yeah, about 31 years ago when I went to basic. 31 years ago, I think, when I went to basic. Wow. Anyway, time go by fast. So anyway, I didn't know that this lady out there at the bus stop at 4 in the morning. And guess what happened? She gets robbed. Gets robbed by some black people. I feel bad. Took all her stuff. And that was about 6 months ago. And I just heard she had a nervous breakdown. And I explained to my father, I said, everybody, because I could think, because I got my shoes stolen off my porch. I'm riding around looking to kill somebody. People had to calm me down. Somebody stole my tennis shoes off my porch. So if you think you come over here, everything great America, and then some people rob you, that's like you've been violated. So and some people handle situations different. And I was explaining to my father, he like, oh, I said, man, she said she ain't at the work. I said, man, she been violated. They took her stuff. That's people personal stuff. You being robbed. Everybody don't handle shit. Everybody's different when they handle stuff. Some people can, get robbed and bounce. But I mean, if you from over in the hood and you get robbed, you probably bounce back in a week. But if you come over from from a country, you think you come into a country that is just safe and stuff, and you get robbed, violated. So the lady's in the hospital right now, on the psych ward. I heard somebody say, I feel bad. You know, uh, the lady came over here and hustled, and then it's not me just saying it because I do taxes and I actually did her taxes, and these people came over here and saved a lot of money. You know, they all live in one house, saving money. They got to go and buy a house, and that's that's what I'm saying. I'm getting off the subject is we. Let me tell you right now, there's a lot of brothers and sisters over here in Lazy Hill. You know, if to me, if you never own a house and you pushing 40, and unless you doing something, maybe for your deeply in the community, or maybe you just don't want a house. But if your goal was to get a house and you 40 pushing 40 never own a house, you did something wrong in your life. You need to evaluate your life again. Anyway, and to me, if you don't really want to own a home or ever, something's wrong with your financial mindset. Let me end this. Have a wonderful day in your neighborhood.